Welcome back to Semper Mechanic. My name's Thomas. Today's video is part 3 of this little series, which is I'm being sued by my mobile mechanic customer. So stay tuned. So if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to do a quick rundown to catch you up to speed. So let me set the scene for you. I got a call a few months back to go out and look at a 2008 Lincoln MKZ. Had a diagnosis for a no-start condition. So I go out there, I look at the vehicle, I find out what's causing it. The vehicle needed timing chain, the belt tensioner, the rods, it needed the whole kit and caboodle. Talk to the customer, I give him a price. He's not happy with the price at all. And he says, how about we just do just the timing chain? I tell him, that's not a good idea, but all he cares about is getting it for the cheapest price possible. So I told him, okay, you're the customer, I'll replace just the timing chain, but there can't be no warranty on it because I don't trust it. I wouldn't do it if it was my vehicle. It might work great, but it might not, because we're not replacing any of these other little side pieces that you need to do, especially like something like the tensioner, which holds the tension on the timing chain so it doesn't fall off or break. He doesn't want to hear any of that. He just wants to get the timing chain done, only spend $200 or $300 and be on his way. So that's what we did. But first we had him sign a waiver saying, hey, look, there's no warranty on this thing. I don't know if it'll last a day, a week, a year, I don't know. But I knew when I was doing it, I wasn't confident in doing it. And I could have walked away, and I probably should have, but hindsight's 2020. The reason I didn't walk away, because my daughter and his daughter go to the same school. So I see him at school functions and stuff. So I was just trying to be a good school dad or good neighbor, you know, just looking out for him. But as soon as he said that was too much, I should have ran away. I should have known right there could be problems. But I didn't. And it was like the worst decision I've made since having my business. Don't mind my apparel. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and it is freezing out today. I shoot my stuff out in the backyard, so I'm freezing, so this is what you got to deal with. So I do the job. I don't hear from this guy for about a month. Everything's good. I see him at the school function. I throw the piece up, sign to him. He just looks at me funny, you know? And I'm like, man, what's going on with that? No shit, a week later, I got a lawsuit in the mail. I'm reading it. I can see it's for a bunch of money. And what has happened is he was driving, his timing chain snapped, ended up messing his engine up real bad. The valves and the pistons are damaged and it needs a whole engine replacement. If he would have listened to me, this wouldn't have happened. So I'm not sweating it. I'm like, whatever, dude. He can sue me. We'll go there. I got all my stuff right here. He signed it. It's the whole reason I did it for, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I wonder when the lawsuit is. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I received this paper 4 or 5 days after the lawsuit. I mean, it could have been a week after, actually. Maybe 6 or 7 days after the trial began. So I got the lawsuit on Saturday. Nothing I can do. I have to wait till Monday before I can call the courts and figure any of this stuff out. Well, that's when I made the first video. So from there, we wait till Monday. I keep calling the clerk of courts. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out. Well, what I found out was, because I did miss the court date, the judge awarded him a default judgment because I was not there. So that's what my second video is about. I was updating everybody, letting them know this is what I found out. They awarded him the default judgment. So I have to try to file a motion to set aside that judgment or hire an attorney that specializes in this type of stuff. So I called around and they're pretty expensive. About as expensive as the lawsuit was. I think they're about $3,500. Both of them, or the one I called at least. And what's the purpose of this third video then? Well, the purpose is to give you an update. And the update is, we did break down, we did hire an attorney. It didn't cost us $3,500, but it was still pretty expensive. And what that lawyer was able to do for us is he filed the motion, he pulled the strings, he called in a few favors, or got that judgment set aside for the time being, and we got a new court date for next month. So it's about 2.5, 3 weeks away is the court date. So that is very good news. So when we get to that court date, I can show them, hey, I told this guy this what could happen. He didn't care. He still signed the paper and everything. So yes, I will win that case, or I'm pretty hopeful I will win that case. I tried to do something good for someone. It backfired. This is why you need to treat this business only as business. You can be friendly without being friends. You know what I mean? At best case, I win this case. I don't have to pay him all this money. The judgment's not on my credit history or whatever. But I'm still out this money. And if you want to know the truth, it cost me $1,500 for the retainer, right? And we're going to court. So when it's all said and done, it's probably going to cost me $2,000 when it should have been avoided in the first place. Where the man should have been a stand-up dude and was like, yep, I went the cheap route and the car blew up. The mechanic did tell me that could happen, and go with it. Now, this is what punks do. Take the shortcut, and then when something happens, they try to backtrack out of it. Oh, not my fault. Wasn't me. Look at it like this. Worst case scenario, I have to pay all this money to the lawyer. I have to pay this guy his money, the lawsuit. Or don't pay it. Then it goes against my credit. I'm still out all this money. Best case scenario, I don't have to pay the lawsuit, but I'm still out, almost $2,000 for the lawyer. And my reputation is already taking a hit. You get sued, even if you win, people still think, oh, so he got sued, so there must have been something there. No, you can sue anybody you want. You just go to this dude just went to the clerk of courts, paid a $78 filing fee, and wrote out a statement. Bam, lawsuit. That easy. Look, it's not just a financial toll. Like I said in my last video, I have PTSD from my time in the Marine Corps, from the deployments, from me getting blown up in Iraq, from me watching my friends get killed. Stuff has an effect on you, right? So when you come back home, you deal with it the best you can. A lot of people don't deal good. I've lost more Marines and more friends since I've been back in the US than I did at war, because PTSD is real and they're struggling. I was one of the lucky ones, got treatment and got to a place in my life where I feel pretty good. But I don't handle stress very well, especially stress that I don't deserve to have. If I done something and the stress comes on to me, that's one thing, I can deal with that. But having all this stress affecting me and my family for something that is bullshit. So this dude didn't just take away money from me. He took something much more valuable than that, and that is peace. Peace of mind. He stole it from me, like the thief he is. But now here we are, gotta wait another few weeks till we go to trial. I'll keep you guys updated. That'll be the last video, because we're not walking out of there till something is decided. November 10th, 11th, something like that, you'll be getting another video, and it'll be the conclusion of this stuff. I did get the attorney. The attorney did do great things and got me the court date, so I'm very thrilled. I'm out that money. I ain't getting it back. $1,500 for a retainer, just like that. I'm a mechanic. You think I'm out here just got $1,500 to blow? No, I don't. Man, I got 2 kids, a wife. I'm just living shit day to day, man, hour to hour. I just want to thank everybody who watches these videos and likes these videos, and the ones that leave comments being supportive of what I'm doing here and being supportive of this situation. That helps a lot more than anybody knows. I only care about the ones that are on my team, and there's a lot of you on my team. So I just want to tell you thank you for that. For the ones first time seeing the video or seeing this channel at all, please subscribe. There's a lot of other better things on this channel than this. A lot of mobile mechanic workday videos, a lot of auto repair showing you how to do it to save yourself some money. A lot of good things like that. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And like always, simplify till next time.